It's Josh here from SARMs, and today's date is October the 24th. It's been 12 days since I finished my LGD cycle. Sorry I haven't done a video before the 12 days, but I've just been so busy with work. I'm going to go through my weight and my measurements since the 6 weeks, and later on I'll tell you whether or not LGD, if it was worth it, and if it was worth taking again, or if it's worth taking in general. My weight today in the morning, after I've been to the toilet and everything else, was 162.3 pounds, so not really any difference over the 6 weeks mark. And that is, 162.3 pounds would equate to 73.4 kilograms. And when I first did my LGD, on the first week, I was 157. So I've gone from 157 pounds to 162. So it's an increase of 5.3 pounds or 2.4 kilograms in terms of weight. And whether or not it's muscle or not, I don't know. You'd have to look at myself. But we'll go more into that in detail in a little bit. Now, if you look at the 2010 medical paper, the study that was done on LGD, on the subjects who did it for 21 days at 1 milligram, the average lean body mass was 1.21 kilogram, and I was at 1 milligram, and I was running 2.5 milligrams for considerably longer, 8 weeks, and I managed to make 2.4 kilograms. Now, whether or not it's muscle or not, I don't know, but this is the results that I've had. I just do my double back. You see it?
Yeah.
This is what I got. I just turn around and just do slow pose. You see my legs now, not really.
Yeah.
The legs haven't really changed much. No. I can't pose to save my life, but I have to figure my tummy because I've just come back to the gym today and I've had to have a weight gainer, so I'm a little bit bloated than I'm usually. But let's go over my measurements, because this is what is important. This is what I based it upon. My left bicep originally was 31.5 centimeters, and my left bicep is now 33 centimeters. My right bicep originally was 30.5 centimeters, and it's now 32 centimeters. My chest was 105, now it's 101.5. My shoulders all the way around was 120.5 centimeters, and it's now 121.5. My quads on the left was 53, and now it's 56 centimeters. My right quad was 53.5, now it's 55.5. My left calf was 35.5, now 36. My right was 35.5, and it's still 35.5, so no difference there. And my waist is still 79.5 centimeters, so no increase there. In terms of muscle to fat, it's difficult to determine how much fat I put on, because I haven't used any sort of system or measurement or device to actually measure body fat. I don't feel I put on much fat. I feel most of it has all been muscle, but it's a shame that not much weight gain has happened since the 6 weeks mark. I've still been eating a lot. It's just a shame how, even of all the food I've been eating, and it's still a lot more than what I used to be eating, since going to the gym, it's not increased that, almost sort of stopped. Coming off of LGD, it's not been a problem. I've tolerated it really well. Still taking ZMA and for bedtime, and the D-aspartic acid, I think it's DAA Pro, I think I'm taking. Wasn't a show it, but I thought there was no point. So I've been taking that with ZMA to help speed up my recovery. I would like to show you the LGD. I'll show it at the end just to prove that I was actually taking it. Now, if you want to find out the review of LGD and what I think about it, you might want to skip to the end of this video, or I may do it in another video. It depends how long I've been recording for now at the top.
4:42.
That's not too bad. Yeah, alright, we'll keep going. So, with since doing LGD and stopping it, it's not been not been a problem. Our strength had gone up. But what's important, I should say, is that before even doing the LGD on that first week, I'd already made quite a considerable a gain in weight. Before I started going to the gym a lot more often, I was only 10 stone 5. So to be near getting close to 12 stone, I've done very, very well. And considering I've only been going to the gym for 3 months to where I'm at now, it's not bad going. Now, one of the reasons why I left it so late to give the final review on 2.5 milligram is just I wanted to see what would happen after it being at least a week or so after, to see what happened. And what I can say is that at 2.5 milligram it was a slow burn, and I don't mind doing that because my side effects were very tolerable. And with the 2.4 kilograms of muscle gain that I've had, if that is genuine muscle gain, it's difficult to hand on heart say whether or not LGD was worth it. It's just so tough. Would I do it again? Without having my final blood test, which won't be for another maybe 8 weeks, maybe even next year before I even do another cycle, it's just so tough to decide whether or not I'll do it, because has my results been purely from eating more, or has it honestly come down to LGD and eating? What I probably should have done is eat what I would normally eat whilst taking LGD, but because I've been increasing my food a lot more, it's hard to really determine whether or not LGD was the deciding factor in my weight gain that I have had. And the so if you were a person who has anxiety or depression, taking LGD probably wouldn't be a good idea, because whether people like it or not, when you're taking unknown compounds, doesn't matter where you bought it from, it does play with your mind a little bit, because you're taking something that you don't really know. Whether or not you got it from Pure Raws or Enhanced Athlete, SARM's one, you don't really know what's in it or what it is. Even the one I've got there, you hope that it is what it is, but you don't really know. So if you do suffer of anxiety or depression and you're a nervous person, it's probably not a good idea taking LGD, because you probably won't last more than 4 weeks on it. Maybe not even get that far if you are someone who is susceptible to rowing. Apart from the first day where I was rowing, I had my first dose. After that, it was not a problem on 2.5. And if you're not someone who's easily worried, then it's fine. But if you have a lot of muscle mass already, then I don't think LGD would be worth it. And considering I'm just an average person, average male, taking LGD, you can see if there has been any results from me physically, and if there hasn't been any results physically. If I had 5 milligram, would it make any difference? Would it speed things up? Would I put any more mass on? I don't know. It's too hard to say. I need something going on for now.
845.
845. Alright. So I'm trying to keep it all in mind. I was to do a separate review video, but I thought now I put it all together. You know, rather than doing 2 videos. Yeah, I'll do that later. Yeah. Don't want to talk more about it. But I hate them when it's difficult using these videos on the fly. People been asking me to do the video and saying when I'm going to do it. I think LGD is better than pro hormones. Yes, definitely. When I had pro hormones a couple of times, it was literally just bloat, just water. I just looked puffy. LGD hasn't done that, and is it better than creatine? Obviously, it's sort of different to creatine. It is better than creatine. Creatine is still good though; it does still work. But LGD is completely different. But yeah, LGD or SARMs, are they? Oh, I can't say LGD. That's what I've taken. Is LGD? Do I think that's going to be sort of where the future is going to go in terms of SARMs rather than anabolic steroids? Are SARMs going to be what people will eventually end up always taking? Maybe. Is it quite there yet? I don't think so. I don't think LGD is quite there yet. There may be other SARMs I've not tried that may be able to give more of a muscle gain, more of a strength gain. Even though I'm not really interested in strength, it's just muscle mass. It may be better, but it just. I the reason why I take the LGD again is just to finish off the bottle, or if I was going to go up to some competition beforehand to help give me a little bit of a boost before I go into it, then maybe yeah. But it's the results have been okay. It's been okay. It's not been, oh my god, raving, walking around the gym with my shirt off, saying, oh, I've done. Look at how much bigger I've got. It's not been like that. It's been very, very slow. I have had compliments in the gym and at the work. People would say, oh, you look like got a bit bigger. Have you been working out? You look like you put on some weight, and that's been great. And I've liked that. But is that because of LGD or because of more food I've been eating? I don't know. So, I guess to summarise, LGD, from the experience I've had at 2.5 milligrams for 8 weeks has been okay. There's been nothing to rave about, and I know all the LGD fanboys may come out at me, but it's not amazing. I may have done it wrong. You know, maybe I have done it wrong. Maybe I have not been eating enough. I've been eating as much as I possibly can to the point where I can't eat anymore. I do work 10-hour shifts, 7 till 5, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. So it's still difficult to get in as much food as I possibly can while I was working. Sometimes I'm going gyms 4-5 times a week, depending on what my shift is for that week. So I've done my best. I can't think of any other. And my tries haven't really got any bigger. I mean, I think my biceps have got bigger. If they have, you know, my triceps are not really. It's difficult, but I'll show you the LGD in a minute. Actually, I'll show you the LGD. If you come close, I'll show you the LGD. So you can see it here. Is it in camera? Yeah. So this is the LGD here from Recepticare. I might as well just show it. It was a 50 milli. 10 milligrams per mil, and I'll just pull out 2.5 and just put it under my tongue. And yeah, and that was it. I've got quite a bit left. Got a lot left really, so I could easily run a few more cycles on it if I wanted to. Whether or not I do or not, I don't know. I think my dad wants to take the next cycle, because he had the pills from SARMs for you, and because I've got Recepticare, he's going to try that one next to see if there's any sort of difference. But yeah, when you're taking compounds or SARMs or any pro-hormone or anabolic steroid, it does play on you mentally. It doesn't matter who you are or how much experience you have, it will play on you mentally, because you're taking something that you don't know what it is. You're relying on someone who you bought it from that's trusted, but you still don't really know, so it's still quite scary. And even though I managed it fine, apart from, you know, a little bit of a sneeze, like a little cold is all I really had, which therefore probably told me that what I was taking was actually LGD. So I guess to end this video is that if there's any other SARM you'd like me to try or look into for my next cycle, to try something else, to do another series now that LGD is finished, I'll have a look into it. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't, but let me know. And if there's any sort of what I could do next, maybe go to 4 milligrams or 5 or maybe 3.5 for another 8 weeks. I mean, I could have cruised. I could have done 16 weeks on this LGD, no problem. I could have gone for it, and without any worry, because I never had any sides really or minor sides, apart from the ones I said in my last video, which was mild sort of sneezing, you know, dry mouth, a little bit of an irritation in the throat, and that was about it. I could easily have done 16 weeks, maybe even 12, or more on LGD. Wouldn't have been a problem. So yeah, that's it. That's the end of the video. Let me know if there's anything you want me to look at, another SARM or anything like that, or what you think of the results. I mean, my end goal in terms of weight, I would like to be at least 180 pounds. I'm 5'9". I am, so to be 180 pounds 180, 190 would be great. That's just a dream. I'll keep on going, keep on doing what I can. It's just very hard to give. I mean, if you want to do LG dash and time, I don't want to promote it because it's dangerous and it's not for everybody. And if you're only really experienced to go into these sort of compounds, then you can probably give it a try. But if you're just very new to gym, it's probably not a good idea to stick with food, protein powders, creatine. I'm being on for now.
15, 37.
That's right, yeah, we'll call it a day here. Anyway, this is Josh out from Man vs. SARMs. See you maybe another time. Alright.